Okay, so again, let me start by saying that I was 6 at the time of my first memorable encounter. Um, to be honest, it actually wasn't the first time. It's the first time that I remember, and that may be delved into later on, but not right now. Um, so that night that it happened, I remember. I remember being at my dad's parents' house, which was my grandparents, of course. Um, I remember them not being there. I remember uh, he and I laying on a pallet uh, under the covers. I remember he was in back of me. We were both laying on our side. Well, actually, I was laying on my stomach. And then he pulled me to him to lay me on my side. I remember me not fighting or anything. Um, Now that I think about it, like it seemed natural. Uh, but anyhow, I remember watching Arsenio Hall, and you know how long ago that was. But he used to come on late at night, and I was watching him, Arsenio Hall, because that was my show back then. And I remember my father, my dad, pulling down my underwear. I remember him violating me without being graphic. And I remember uh, it hurting majorly, and I tried to scoot away. I do remember that, and I remember him pushing me back uh, toward him. What I don't remember is telling my mother that it happened. I don't remember him going to jail. I don't remember being checked for DNA of his stuff on me. I don't remember any of that. Only thing I remember is, once again, sitting in front of a counselor, and she was asking me to give her an example of what happened. with stuffed animals. I remember me showing her. I was so embarrassed. I didn't know what I was doing, why I was doing it. I didn't know this was gonna put my dad away. I loved him. I wanted to do whatever he wanted me to do. He said he loved me. I didn't know that that was wrong what he was doing to me. I wanted him to be in my life. I wanted him to be, be my dad. That's who he'd always been. The man that tried to do my hair with gross smelling grease, uh, smell like Bengay. Uh, the man that tried to teach me how to ride a bike and did the classic, I'm right here, I'm not gonna let go, and still let me go and I fell with the bike. I can't remember what else. Actually, I don't remember any other memories of him. To be honest, I do recall him trying to make me um, smoke or snort or whatever cocaine. It was a very, very horrible experience because I just choked and choked and choked and choked. Um, man, I remember that. I remember uh, the age of 15 came back into my life, 14, 15, and I remember that I forgave him already. It's my decision, and because I wanted him to still be a father, still be a dad. And at that age, I understood what he did was wrong, and I understood what he did when I was over it. And everything was fine. Then all of a sudden, something happened, and he had to end up going back to jail. And he started writing my mother letters, and he never spelled my name right. And sometimes he would call me that girl, and it's like he relapsed because God had delivered him. He was on dialysis, and God had saved him, and everything. It was great for those months or a year. But then when he went to jail, he relapsed, and he was like, saying that girl lied. I never did touch her. Kind of like, how can you believe her over your own husband? It's a horrible experience. Um, so I'm through with that subject right now. I want to talk about the good parts of a father. In just a second, I'll be right back.